Hi guys, so I'm going to give advice today, and this is for the women specifically because we tend to have a problem with this, and I want to make sure that we no longer have a problem with this. Just very simple advice. It's something I'm sure a lot of men will appreciate, like, and share, and all that stuff, and I recommend that you do. And here it is. As I like to say, like to hear it, here it goes. Say what you need. Ask for what you want. The end. Again, ladies, say what you mean. Ask for what you want. I don't know when, why, or how women started talking in circles, in code, believing that this other human being, who you like to refer as stupid sometimes, will understand your code. If you want a red Coach purse for Valentine's Day, you need to say, I want a red Coach purse for Valentine's Day. Specifically, this one. Stop dropping hints. Stop showing him pictures thinking he'll get it. Every man doesn't work like that. Okay? If you don't want gifts for Valentine's Day, you need to say, I don't want any gifts for Valentine's Day. If you say, I don't want to cuddle all night, then you need to have a break off point of cuddling. I always try to give you guys a specific story. I cannot think of one right now, which is driving me crazy because I know there have been a lot of times with me where I have asked clearly for what I wanted and did not get it, as if I was speaking a whole nother language. Behooves me. And I think a lot of that comes from these men who have been dealing with women who've said one thing but meant another, who said one thing but threw a fit because that one thing was done, and then they got uh, an issue because they didn't say it clearly. Ask for what you want. Be specific. Okay? Men are not mind readers. People are not mind readers. We'll flip this too. Fellas, ask for what you want. State clearly what you want. Don't drop no hints. Don't hit around. Speak clearly. Okay? That way, when you get a blue Coach purse for Valentine's Day and you didn't ask for a blue Coach purse, then you have the right to throw a fit. If maybe they were out of the red. I don't know again how or why this became such a confusing event. Valentine's Day hasn't even happened yet. It's 2006. 2016. So I'm not. This is not a me example. It's the best I have. But just ask for what you want, and then when you get it, be happy. Yes, I spoke clear English. He understood my English. There were no hints. What do you want for dinner? I want KFC, a two-piece, a mix of white and dark with some mashed potatoes and green beans. Done. What do you want for dinner? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Nobody has time for that. You know what you do? I'll get it myself because I really can't make up my mind right now and I don't want to drive you crazy. That's the thing that can move you forward. Oftentimes, people just, I don't know. I kind of meant this, but you should have known that I meant that. No, 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 no. Nobody knows what the fuck you are thinking but you. So, again, ask for what you want. State clearly what you want. So that person does not have to decode or try to figure out anything, okay? It is really that simple. And it is possible. Fellas, I'm sorry you've dealt with these women who go, I don't know why I dropped the hint or you should have known. The only thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to cut this out, give leeway when the communication didn't happen. If for me, I go MIA September 1st and he doesn't know why I return phone calls, I can't get mad if I never explain that to them. My mother died. I really don't feel like talking to anybody. Then he might say, well, I would be cool with coming to keep you company, or I know to give you your space. But if I never explained it, he might have an issue with the fact that I did not clearly explain what was going on. So again, ask for what you want. Clearly state your desires, your needs, your reasoning. And then if you hit a point where maybe something wasn't clearly stated, like the example I just gave, then you can go back and say, okay, well, this is how we fix it next time because you didn't know. Stop assuming somebody knows you. Because yes, they've dated a lot of people. That doesn't mean they know you. So you have to explain you to that new person who's dealing with you, and stop going into these things, especially with sex, thinking the same way you dealt with the last person is the same way that you're going to deal with this person. I've met some men who think they stroke game too is great, but how you stroke Keisha is not how you gonna stroke me. I don't play all them reindeer games, so you need to figure out what I like. And a lot of that comes from clear communication, and I will tell you what I want on that note. But just in general, ask clearly for what you want. Only other thing, I can't stand when I ask a question clearly and somebody's answering a whole nother question. I re-ask and then I have to ask somebody else, am I asking this right? Did I say it right? Am I saying it wrong? Because I need to know why the fuck I'm not getting the answer that I'm from the question that I'm asking clearly. It drives me crazy. Pet peeve. All I said was, are you coming? Yes or no? Well, I'm giving, I might be late. I'm gonna hit a red light. No. Are you coming? Yes or no? Then we cover that. Then I go, well, what time do you think you're gonna get here? Then we cover that. Does that work for me? In my mind, yes or no? Well, you don't need to come if you're gonna be that late. That's how I get through conversations. I don't understand why it's so tough for other people. All right, I'm done because this can go to the left. Bye.